All right, just kind of getting my stuff ready for the 2021 season, and thought I would share with anyone who wants to know any like tips or tricks or ideas or anything that you can kind of pull off of this video for ice fishing setup, things to make your life easier. So starting off with the floors, obviously I don't have everything in here, but starting off with the floors here, these are 2x2 foam gym mats or whatever you want to call them, tiles. They're 1/2 inch thick, and I got them last year. Actually, I had them sitting around in the basement, and I've seen people use it. So last season I pulled them out and used them in my hub here. I covered pretty much like 3/4 of the fishable area for the floor, because I'm usually fishing with like 2 to 3 people, and this setup is just strictly for 2 people. So I'm gonna kind of have a guy sitting here with 2 holes or so, and then a guy over there. You could also flip those 2 tiles, put them over here, and have the guy facing that way, so that obviously their electronics are a little bit further away, so you don't have that interference. It helps insulate. You don't get your shit wet. You can put stuff on the ground, your bag or whatnot, anything you really want, and you don't have to worry about it. And it'll dry out a little bit too. And you can wear insulated Crocs in here too, which obviously I don't got on. Next thing is a big tote bin. This one's got wheels on it and a handle. Not like it's gonna help that much in snow, but for around the house or garage, it's nice. I can fit all my cooking gear stuff, some accessories like tip ups. Those are iFish Pros, batteries, tip downs, my heater, my Humminbird, cooking wares at the bottom. But honestly, this fits in my sled. On one side I got a Magnum Jet sled, and it fits perfect on one side. Actually, I'll just go grab it quick. Alright, so I just grabbed my sled that I use. It is a Jet Sled XL, and as I was saying, it fits mainly on one side of the sled with some room to spare. I actually got this rad backs that fits awesome right there. So kind of like in comparison, I used to have a Otter flip over style. That was a cabin, and it was like 110 pounds, and that thing was like twice as hard to pull than my full setup in this sled, and the toboggan being pulled with the hub behind it. So that is my setup for the sled, or my new idea for this bin, for the setup in the sled. And you know what, everything will stay put there, and you can put stuff on here when you're just fishing outside. So I'm gonna love that off the ice. You can always toss it in your sled, but I find that your sled even gets a little wet in the bottom, so this should be pretty nice. Another quick thing that I picked up this year is this gas gauge on a 20-pound propane tank. It was like $6-7 at Fleet Farm. All right, so little Mr. Buddy heater trick, or whatever you want to call it, is these little paint trays that they sell at Menards or Home Depot or wherever it may be. It's made to go in a 5-gallon bucket, and like if you had a roller to help take off the excess. Anyways, yeah, I forget the exact name of it, but see, I got my heater up in here, and that just hooks on the back side of the handle there. I am going to, so it's about like 26 degrees out right now, Fahrenheit. I'm going to see how long it takes to boil water on this bad boy while I show some other things. Alright, so we got that baby kicked off. It is 4:39. Let's see how long it takes to boil some water in. Alright, another little tip for ya for hub shelters or even flip over shelters are these lights. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sets of 3 LED lights. And I just intertwine it along my pole system here so that it comes out a little bit on each side. And see that it runs here, runs down to just a regular 12-volt battery right there. So just your regular flasher battery. Initially, so I got these on eBay for like, I don't know, $8 for a set. You just go on eBay, search for 12-volt truck bed lights, LED lights, and a bunch of different options should pop up for you. But I love them. They last forever, really. Well, not forever, but they'll go on a full charge 12-volt battery. This one's an 8 amp for probably like 12 hours. Also, when like you're at a little bit, if you want a little bit darker, you can flip them over, flip a few back against the shelter because they don't get hot at all. I've had these on for 20 minutes or so and they don't get hot. So that's super nice. And if you want, you can kind of put them in line with the pole so that it doesn't hit you too bad down below either. Next thing I would say is a like clip-on fan. This one is actually old polar and I got it on Amazon for like 35 bucks, and it's rechargeable, which is awesome. And on high it lasts like 4 hours, so on low I think it's like 8. And it's awesome because it's got this clip-on that you can turn it any other way, and then it goes that way also. So I usually just put it on the heat side, and then you can turn it however you want. It's got a low, medium, and high. It also tells you your percentage. Let me go over on this side so that it's straight up. Tells you percentage of battery, and it kicks it out pretty good. We use this bad boy for camping too. So I usually have that going on low to help push the heat down a little bit. Another little trick, not really a trick, but I got a nice chair during duck hunting season. It's the Rogers, and it's pretty heavy duty, but I'm excited to bring it out on the ice this year versus those crappy little camp chairs. This is gonna be quite the difference. It's gonna be super nice out there. Comfort is everything when you're out there, and I'm gonna be comfortable with all the fun stuff I got going on. Here's my electronics. 5-gallon pail for like a 10-inch hole. You can put 2 of them right there, 2 holes. And you got this whole area for another guy to sit. Use it as a table or whatnot. Put your phone and shit. It's got little ribs on it so it doesn't fall off the side. Then, when I'm in my chair, I can just turn around here and check out what I'm cooking. So it's been on about 5-10 minutes and no boiling yet. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. And we got boiling water. So, not too bad. I also have tried putting, let me just show you quick. I put a decent pan on there too. So you can really cook anything you want. If you made sandwiches before and just brought them out and put them on the pan for a little hot sandwich action, or maybe fry some fish. I'm going to try that a couple times this year. So we'll see. Gotta love it. Should be on ice soon.